Well, we have a little surprise. If I listen closely, I can hear a boat, and I know it's our boat because I can tell it's that Mercury 4-stroke jet just a-running. And there is a rather important payload on this boat coming into camp. We've got 2 guests coming in. This is the first time we've ever done this. And these guests of ours are both, well, let's just put it this way. I'm a pretty short guy, but they're shorter than I am. And they hold very dear places in our hearts. So we have Mr. Hadley and Miss Ellie. And this is the videotaper guy's son, and this is Shiner's daughter.
All right, hop on up there, babe. We made it. I brought 2 little kids that I found hitchhiking. They were walking down the highway, and I was heading on out, and I'm like, you know what? Those kids look like they might want to fish, so I picked them up. They said they're 25 and 26, but they look a lot smaller than that to me.
You one of those, Hadley? This is Crash.
Oh, Batman. What's up, brother? How are you?
Here's old Uncle Niles. This
Right,
place right here.
mess it is.
It's a mess. Kind of looks like your room.
It's exciting to have the little ones here at camp. Just like all youngsters, they've been wanting to visit camp all the time, and so now they have the chance to and see what's going down and have some dinner and then experience a night on the river.
These are big.
All right, guys, we're gonna have a serious conversation here. This is about gun safety. So gun safety is important, right? Because things fly out of the end of the barrel really fast. And you always gotta make sure you know where your gun is pointed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna shoot some cans.
Right up in there. Keep your finger off the trigger just for a second.
There you go. Okay, are you ready? All right, squeeze that trigger. Oh, you got it. You got it, girl. Good job, sister. Give me some skin. Boom, there's 2. Nice job, buddy. We're camping here pretty close to home, and Shiner's joining us this evening and then headed back tonight, but he surprised us and brought a nice little fantastic dish. So we're actually gonna have this in the Dutch oven. So here's to you, Shiner. Is there raw chicken in here?
So Ellie and myself have to actually head back tonight, so I wanted her to experience a little bit of the line running, so she got to see us going out and rebaiting for the night bite. Hadley tomorrow will actually get to pull in some fish. Yeah. Ellie won't be able to do that. You excited, buddy?
Yeah.
It was cool hanging out with Uncle Reed and Uncle Niles. She had fun.
Daddy, we didn't catch no fish.
Well, we used the bait fish to put on to catch the big fish, because we fish for the fish that eat the fish you fish for, right? Can you say it fast?
We fish for the fish that eat the fish you fish for.
Nice work.
I was sitting by that fire and the sun went down and the temperature dropped for the first time today. It felt really good on my skin. And sitting by that fire, I got a little bit wrapped up in that thing and thought, oh, goodness gracious, I gotta go check this dish. And she's looking quite fabulous, if I do say so myself. I think it's time to eat. Eat at will, sir.
All right, this old boy, get on it.
You know what? I can tell that you've been out here on the river just by the way your feet look.
What do you think about your first time camping so far?
Good.
How about you, Ellie? Are you having fun?
Probably my favorite part.
You enjoying this camping and hanging out?
If we're gonna catch a fish.
I'm glad you came out here today.
Do you ever want to go home?
Hadley, you think we're gonna have any fish hanging tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ooh, let's hear your prediction, Hadley. Oh, he might have to sleep on it, guys. Hadley, you think you give us a prediction? 5 fish?
Wow, that's a good guess.
10! Oh, I like this guy already.
We are out of here. It is that time. I wish we could stay, but I know these guys are going to land some fish tomorrow and just enjoy the rest of this week. So good luck, guys. We're out of here. Until next time.
See you, darling. See you guys.
Later. There you go.
Hold it open with your hand.
There you go.
Good job.
Can you do it one by one?
Well, I'm putting the biggest of the biggest ones in there.
We sat here trying to figure out if we were going to wait the storm out or not. It's not the fact of trying to be out of the rain, but we were kind of hoping for one more last chance for something to put these flats to biting on these lines that we haven't checked since last night. We actually didn't get any rain, but we had a little front come in, and you never know, maybe that'll put another fish on the line, because I mean the reality of the matter is that's good fishing. So we're heading out. We're gonna check them. I want to see what's hanging. All right, you ready to go fast?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this.
I don't want to make you feel bad, Chris, but he did a lot better.
I was thinking the same thing as we were driving. I felt like much less of a man after seeing him driving.
This is pole number about 5. And we've been skunked so far. But we definitely have some action on this guy. It's a good sized fish there, man. Yes, sir. Jeez.
That was bigger than I thought he was.
That is a good sized fish there.
That's a great fish.
Came up to this pole and it bobbed like a channel cat. It's one of those where it looks really good, but you're like, ah, it's probably a little fish. Came up, it's probably a 25 to 30 pound fish. You're getting away on it right now, but it's awesome.
What's that say, Hadley?
20. It keeps bobbing, but it's like 28.5. How big was it?
25.
That's the biggest fish ever. It's a good fish, boys.
That is a good fish.
I want to hold it.
All right, Hadley, are you okay with getting slime all over you?
Yeah.
Put your arm under here. Give me your hand. Like that. Give him some support. There you go. Give me your other arm.
All right, so pretty great week of fishing here. We've got another one to add to the list. We're gonna let this dude go just like we've done with all the other ones. So let him get his bearings here, let him get charged up, and then send him on his way. This one's not too wild, so I bet he just kind of glides off into the abyss here. Oh, I called it.
Well done, my friend.
Woo! All right, hey Hadley, you want to give me a bait? Watch this pro operate, guys. Just getting in there, grabbing it exactly where he needs to grab it, how he needs to grab it. Now watch me screw it up when he hands it to me. Oh, that's what I've done with pretty much every other one.
Oh, Hadley, you are a rock star, my dude.
Good job, Hadley.
What?
High five, good job.
They don't feel like a bad fish. Well, he's lively, I'll tell you that much. I mean, there's no docile in this guy. None.
Nice flathead. That pattern.
Nice
That's a
flathead.
cool pattern. He's alive. Woohoo! It's a wild child.
Boy, he is. I don't know if I've seen a flathead that wild. He's either fresh on the hook or he's just like the kid in high school that had the internal meth gland that you couldn't shut off, that always got kicked out of class. That's like this dude right here. No, I gave it back quickly. You can't even grab this dude. A flathead has got some serious teeth in his mouth, so when they're really docile, it's no problem. But man, when they're like tornadoes, they'll just shred you. Everybody this week has just gotten shredded. Of all the flatheads that I've ever landed, I cannot recall a flathead that acted as mean as this guy. And my hypothesis is that this thing has not been on the line very long, because he has almost destroyed everything in the boat. And he's not a giant fish. He's just a mean dude. I think this is a fresh bite.
20.8.
This dude's going back home. I think he's gone. He's gone. That was the wildest, craziest, meanest, baddest flathead I have ever landed, and he was not even close to the biggest. But he'd tear everything up. Just tear everything up.
He's got some good weight. He was holding that pole real nice.
I'm going high. Come on, buddy. Yeah!
Oh man, he's big.
I like to see this, buddy.
Come on, man.
on, Willie.
Yeah, boy. Oh my goodness
Yes.
gracious. There he is.
Woo!
Look at that, boys.
Yes, sir. Hold on, buddy.
Wow, this has been a pretty good week. We've had a slow start to the year and we thought this trip might not actually pan out the way that it has. We're glad we came. We put some just awesome fish back in the river and we got blessed with this nice 38-pound fish. So we're gonna get it back home. Thank you, my friend. The battle was fun. It's awesome every time.
Well, we just dropped our main man Hadley off. He joined us last night and today on the camp and did some fishing, and he was handling baits like a real man. I'm gonna tell you something. Mr. Hadley can handle bullheads better than some grown men that I've been in a boat with, and I just want most. It's a great point. So I just want everybody to know that. That's how tough that kid is. It's my dude. There's a giant wall cloud headed our way. And I mean like the type of storm that looks like Jesus is coming back. So for the next 10 or 15 minutes as I watch this storm blow in, I think I'm gonna play a couple of songs and enjoy the last remaining dryness of this river. We are currently hunkered down. The rain's let up a little bit, but it got wild earlier. I'm talking real bad. But now it's 7:30, 8 o'clock, and we're gonna make some Reuben sandwiches. Everybody's kind of hunkered in under the tent here. Got the shelter going on, keeping the rain off your back. And I'm firing up the old cast iron. I'm gonna start whipping some stuff up for these hungry fellows. Nothing like eating sour, rotten cabbage. It's fantastic. Isn't that what it is?
I don't know. I just know that an angry German is called a sauerkraut.
Yeah. Quite fabulous. All right, boys, there you go. 1, 2, 3. This one's mine. She got a little done on the bottom. I got one more coming up.
Old Chef Blanardi really did some work over there.
Ooh, that is so good, Crash.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah.
It's been one heck of a week, and we are on our last run. We will be pulling these poles, so I can't wait to see what fish are hanging, but I'm not looking forward to pulling the poles because with this hard pan bank, sometimes it can be difficult, and it's hot, and it's humid, so I'm gonna be sweating.
All right, let them rip.
Heck yeah!
Whoa! Yes, sir! Yes, sir, Bob! Look at that one. I think he's deaf. I just screamed in his ear. I just screamed his ear off.
Oh, no way!
38.8.
What? Yeah.
That's a shocker.
Dude, that's a heavier fish than I thought. Now it's saying 34.8.
We're trying to get a official weigh on this guy here.
This is 35.2. Dude, this fish is a little bit bigger than everybody really thought it was. The most accurate weight that we can identify on that fish is about 35 pounds. But it's a nice one. It's a good way to close that trip out. Adios. Been had by the hog log.
I'm putting this one at about maybe 20 pounds. Maybe 25, I guess. Oh, he's a decent one for sure. He is putting on a show. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Nice.
Look at that. 34.4 is what I got.
34.4.
All right, this guy is alive, and we're gonna keep him that way. I'm gonna put him back in, and I have a feeling he is gonna get out of here. There you go. You've been had by the hog log, my friend. That was fun. We set up this pole right here. This is definitely like just the beginning of an outside bend in the shallows. I'm willing to bet that there's no more than 2.5 foot of water where that bait is sitting. Oh, he feels good. He feels really good.
We got a magnum on here, this pole that you boys passed up.
That feels like some mass. That feels like some mass. Yeah. Yeah.
Red
that's a
put his
nice
hand
fish.
on it, and it's a tank. If Red says it's a tank, it's a big fish.
Word on the street.
Ain't doing much for that.
It's the Riparian street that I'm talking about. Red, you say he's a magnum?
It's not like a head jerk. It's like a my body is just moving. Yeah, my body's just moving, and I'm a ball of mass in the water.
All right, man, it's been a good week of fishing, and this is a great way, it seems, we've got a good fish on here. Great way to end the trip. Yes, sir. I like it when they do that. I really do. I enjoy that. Man, what an awesome trip. You guys got to get out here and do some of this, man. I'm telling you, this is just so awesome. Great. All the rain that we had at camp last night, when you're sometimes kind of miserable, you got mud all over you. Look at that hook. You got mud all over you. Things are wet. Tents blow over. Storms roll through. And the whole time you're there in camp, you're thinking, those fish are biting. And they were. Had a lot of great fish on the lines this morning. A lot of great fish. Thank you, buddy.
All right.
32.3.
Jeez. You're real close.
32.8.
Nice.
32.8. All right, guys. We can get this fish back in the water where it belongs. It's been a great week of fishing. We had a good tussle with this little critter. And all these fish that we caught this week are going back home. Like that. That was its last way of saying, I'll have the last word. It's been a great week. Caught 7 fish over 30. Had a great time with our buddies. At least we got to see Shiner one night. Had some good food. Had some great rain. There's all of those things that you really love in a good trip. So it's time to break camp and head home. I think Miss Ellie just lost her hat, but that's all right. She's tougher than a pine knot. She'll be okay.
All right. It's going back on.
That cool you down?
The zipper is down here.
Oh, don't use that side. Don't use that side.
Because Dad said so.
Notice that every fish comes up. Ooh. That was bad, bro. Wait.
Okay, both of them did that.
Oh,
That's hilarious. You just have to put a cookie out and no hands are needed. They just take it with their mouth.
How come they're doing
Oh, good. Well, that's a good reasoning. That's probably why Ellie did too.
no, she's got a bug.
You go ahead, man.
You see how much of this I can keep out of my food.
That looks a lot harder to eat than most things you eat. You do a pretty terrible job most days.
I didn't know.